Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching The Legend of Korra. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting season 4 of The Legend of Korra. And yes, the captions will be turned off before anyone says anything. I have been told since like the beginning of almost season 3 that like season 4, turn your captions off. I was like, okay. Obviously there's a spoiler there. I can't imagine who, because we don't have the connection to the past avatars. So really hearing Aang or having it in the captions like Aang speaking or, Iroh speaking or something like that is the only thing that I can think of that would be a spoiler. But I know that we don't have a connection to the past avatars, and she has to be in the spirit world for Iroh. So I might, if she is in the spirit world, I would be like, oh, she might be talking to Iroh soon. So I don't know, but we'll see. We'll find out. I'm excited to learn what everybody's wanting to warn me about. But in the last season, the way we ended that, there was a lot of beauty and a lot of heartbreak. The beautiful part of it is Jinora getting her tattoos and looking like Aang. Oh my God, she looked so much like Aang. It was like, it wasn't heartbreaking, it was beautiful. It was beautiful to see him in somebody that isn't a reincarnation of him. And little Jinora, is just, I don't want to say that I have a favorite one of the kids, but she's the one that from the beginning I was like, she's special and I know it. And I wasn't wrong. She very much is special. She was the one that figured out that Korra, had a poison that had metal in it, because she was able to see that when she was in her spirit form and saw the metal bender with the poison. So, she's special. I'm looking forward to so much with her and, with the rest of the airbenders, because, I'm here to announce I'm the next airbender. If you put it out there, maybe it'll happen. I'm still waiting for my Hogwarts letter, but you know what? If Boomy can become an airbender in his 50s, there's hope for me yet. Because I'm really looking forward to the Air Nation, the Air Nomads kind of going out on their missions, even though it sounds a little missionary, a little bit of spread the word of our dear Lord and Savior. But I think I resonate more with air nomads and their spirituality, because it comes within and it comes from being a good person and really being the best human you can be. And I'm looking forward to that. Now, Korra being, very broken, very, very broken. We last saw her in a wheelchair, which means that the poison really affected her. It wasn't just something that's just and you're dead. It's it was poisoning her body and making it to where it didn't function properly. And the fact that she could fight Sahir the way that she did with the poison in her, bound, her hands and her wrist were bound for the majority of that, wow. Wow, what a powerful avatar. That whole fight sequence was just amazing. And Zahir being able to fly, and I don't know if we get to see more of him, because he's really the only person that didn't die. I mean, there was no deaths and no headstones to be confirmed gone with the other 3. But I don't think, especially Plee, she got a clamped, and I'm sure she exploded inside of that. Oh. Yuck. Very graphic, which I know they can't show because it's a Nickelodeon show. But him still being around, I think, is dangerous. Zahir was dangerous before. Him actually having a bending ability does not make for I don't know what do you do? I don't know how you, I mean, I guess breathing is the biggest thing for him. So you can't make him stop breathing unless you kill him. I don't know how they're keeping him in a prison cell, but he is the only lone survivor of the core leaders of the Red Lotus. Now the Red Lotus is still out there. Their hands reach far and wide. And I was really suspicious at the end, because we never heard them ever say Kuvira's name before. And then we heard it twice within maybe a 2-minute span. And I was like, well, who the hell's that? Why are we hearing her name? Like, it's like, you don't say somebody's name so we don't remember it. We're supposed to remember it. So then I was like, sus, Red Lotus. I have that with a lot of shows where I don't know if I can certainly trust the people, like especially new people coming into certain scenes and into characters' lives that I know and love. Like, can I trust her? Do I trust her? And it seemed like she was with Lin for quite some time, or not with Lin, with Sue. Yeah, at Zaofu. She was with Sue for a good amount of time, and people, I think in the comments also said like, oh, she was like one of the dancers in the very beginning at Zaofu, and I was like, okay. Do I trust her? I don't know. I think everybody's like Red Lotus right now. Anybody that, Korra runs into would be like Red Lotus. And I don't know if we're done with the Red Lotus. I doubt it. And if we are, boy, was that revolution going to crumble very easily. I don't think that's the case necessarily. Like, once a revolution has been started, but we have seen 2 of them start in this series, and the first one with Aman seemed to not keep going in the fashion in which he was really pushing it. And so I don't know if the Red Lotus will still be a strong thing, a good thing, or if they've disbanded because they have lost their leaders. I'm not sure. Now, seeing the air temple. Oh, I don't know if that's the northern air temple, but I do know that it's where Aang grew up. I think that's the one where Aang grew up. That was really sad to see that melt away. And I love Ghazan, but like, he just, oh man. With us wanting to see the Air Nation reborn and flourish, I almost want to think of that air temple as like a phoenix. And from the ashes, they will rise. And I'm really hoping that, granted, air nomads aren't really, they have to release this earthly tether, or, they don't really like have to, they're not grounded by earthly things. So, it might be easier for them to let go of that place. But I know certainly for Tenzin, it was a place that meant something to him because of Aang. And it breaks my heart. But they have the air bison. Kai has his own air bison, Lefty. So I feel like we're going to get more of Oogie and all these air bison, which definitely brings me joy. Still haven't seen hopping llamas, but it definitely brings me joy to see air bison. Also, we saw our boy Bolin bend lava. Now, everyone's like, that was a great guess. Oh my god. Totally a guess on my part. I really wanted him to be a metal bender because he wanted to be a metal bender. And like, I just think he needed to believe in himself. It wasn't until I think they were fighting, and I was just like, come on, like, pick up some lava and throw it at him or something. Like you can do this, Bolin. And it was just kind of an offhanded comment. But then when he actually did it, I was like, yes! Like, we know that he's special. He is our special little cinnamon roll, and I love him. But I definitely am very proud of him. Now, it took him being like this close to death to summon it, but I think once you felt the power and you kind of know in your belly how to do it, especially because he was fighting Ghazan afterwards with it. I think we're going to see amazing things from Bolin. And I think it's really interesting that his parents were an earthbender and a firebender. That makes total sense why he can bend lava. And so I don't know what Mako can do, because I'm like, oh yeah, fire and earth, that makes lava. Can he make comets? I don't know if Mako needs to have any more special abilities, because I know he can bend lightning. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to kind of getting back to the story of our group, especially with Korra being kind of not well. She wasn't doing well. She was very sad at the end of the last series. And I think her friends and people that care about her are the best way to kind of rebuild her, because they're the ones that believe in her the most and care about her the most. And, even Asami saying, like, if you need anything, I'm here for you. And I love the relationship that they have. It has so flourished. It reminds me of me and my best friends, where, it's just like, we're there for each other no matter what. Even if we don't talk to each other all the time, like, we have a bond that just can't be broken. And I feel like Asami and Korra definitely are those kind of girlfriends for each other. And I'm looking forward to watching that friendship just flourish and the healing with Mako and Korra, I think we really got that with the hug at the end of the last season. And, you know, hopefully they can like let that go. And maybe they still pick on him about it, but like maybe he could laugh about it. You know, maybe he could crack a smile and not take everything so seriously. But it is Mako. He's a very serious boy. So I won't hold my breath. So I don't know what's next for Tenzin and the family and the kids, especially with Jinora. I imagine that now that she is a master airbender, that she will be, you know, teaching the rest of our airbenders and maybe finding more airbenders and just growing the air nomads. And I'm looking forward to that. So guys, oh, and you know what? We didn't even get an ending with Varric. I have no idea where Varric is. He's just doing Varric things, I'm sure. But if he pops in here, great. Happy. They never overdo it with him, and that's one of my favorite things about his character, is that he's utterly ridiculous. He's so absurd, but he is very much in small doses, and it's the perfect amount of Varric, as far as I'm concerned. So guys, I'm really looking forward to getting into season 4, so let's go. After all these years, wait, what?
Welcome to Republic City, the place of dreams and spirit wilds. This metropolis...
Spirit wilds!
Visit Air Temple Island, the hub for all airbenders as they travel the world helping others. Or take a stroll through Avatar Korra Park.
Avatar Korra Park?
We've missed her these past 3 years and we can't wait...
3 years?
Get well soon, Korra.
Get well soon?
See our most unique attractions, the Spirit Wilds. Here, spirits and people live harmoniously together.
I love that.
Like this old codger.
Hey!
And his new pals.
How you doing, buddy?
Come be a part of the action in Republic City.
Or is it not that great?
And of course, my biggest thanks goes to Asami Sato and Future Industries. She brought our old central terminal into the modern era.
Yay!
The world is entering
Jinora,
a new age
Milo has
of
hair.
peace and prosperity. Soon, Prince Wu will take his rightful place on the Earth Kingdom throne.
Prince Wu.
And thanks to our updated rail system, Republic City and the Earth Kingdom will be united like never before.
You're telling me that the Queen had a son?
Hey there, Asami, right? Maybe you can give me a personal tour sometime. What do you say?
I do like the idea of putting you on a train and sending you far, far away.
Maybe I should introduce myself. I'm Prince Wu, future king.
Yeah.
I'm aware of who you are.
Don't let my reputation intimidate you. I'm still human.
Intimidate her.
Only more human. Superhuman.
You're a douche.
So what do you say? Can I show you a low-key night out with a superhuman soon-to-be king?
Hard pass. Hard pass.
Prince Wu, President Raiko has some really important king stuff to talk to you about.
Now? Fine.
Ugh.
Think over the offer. I'll be back.
Ugh. Mako, boot him.
How can you stand being his bodyguard?
Bodyguard.
I just remind myself that once he's on the throne, I go back to being a detective.
And that works?
Oh.
I also go home and smash my head into the wall for an hour, just to get the stress out.
I bet.
It's good to see you, Mako. It's been too long. You hear from Bolin lately?
I haven't talked to him for a while, but he's coming in a few days for the coronation.
Yay!
And Beifong told me that Korra is getting in tonight.
I can't wait to see her. It's gonna be weird having the old Team Avatar back in the city after all these years.
3 years!
After your coronation, the United Forces will escort you to Ba Sing Se.
Are we all positive that the Earth Kingdom is safe enough for me to return? I don't have to remind everyone what happened to my great aunt 3 years ago.
Great aunt.
May she rest in peace.
Kuvira has the Earth Kingdom pretty much stabilized at this point.
Kuvira, okay.
Don't worry, kid. The chances of you being assassinated are almost zero.
Almost.
Almost?
Okay, Kuvira is helping the Earth Kingdom rebuild. Roaming bandits.
Get out of here! We don't have anything left.
Whoa. Come on. It's food.
Now you don't have anything left.
You jerk. Come on, Kuvira. Do a thing. I don't know what thing. Or... Look at their outfits! They look like superheroes! Kai, you are awesome, kid. I can't tell who the girl is. It's not Janora. She doesn't have tattoos.
It's safe to come out, everyone. The airbenders are here.
You finally made it! So where are the rest of you?
It's just the two of us, but we're going to do everything.
Oh, is that Opal?
I'm Opal, and this is Kai.
It's nice to meet you.
I called Master Tenzin because my state has been under siege by bandits for months. And all he sent is you two kids.
Hey.
Hey, us two kids just took care of those 3 guys for you.
There are hundreds more where they came from. My citizens are going hungry. Our entire state is on the brink of collapse.
Oh, boy.
Unfortunately, the Air Nation is spread thin right now. We're all you have.
So deal with it? But I get it. I get how he needs more. Look at Asami's high-speed train! Girl is good. Girl is good.
2 more Earth Kingdom states have agreed to join us.
Hi!
We're 90% there, Kuvira.
That's great!
Oh, Varric!
Julie, dish out some of that special celebration tea.
Oh, specialty? Specialty?
None for me. I won't celebrate until the Earth Kingdom is 100% reunited.
Okay. It's tea. Oh.
Why have we stopped?
There are rocks on the tracks. It's most likely bandits. We're sending troops to handle the situation.
I will take care of the bandits myself.
I look forward to this. That train is amazing. She looks intense. But what are the bandits? Are the bandits also starving? I mean, normally that's the reason why you try to steal from other people, is because you're also trying to survive. Where is she shooting? Oh, they're blindfolds. I thought she was stabbing them. I was like, geez, that's brutal. Oh. She's kind of amazing. I don't know if she's good or bad, but I like her. I like her a lot. Yeah, that's right. Well, I also want to know why they're doing what they're doing.
You're Kuvira.
And you're the bandits who have been causing chaos, where I am trying to establish order, aren't you?
We're sorry, we didn't know this was your train, and it's...
Don't talk over me.
Okay, maybe I don't like her that much.
I'm gonna give you all the opportunity to rehabilitate yourselves.
Uh-huh.
Pledge your loyalty to me, and I'll give you a new purpose in your lives.
I don't like that.
Of course, if you don't want to join, you could always stay right here. Hopefully, someone saves you before the next train speeds through.
No, we'll join. Don't leave us here.
We pledge our loyalty to you, Great Uniter.
Sus. Yeah. I like her abilities. She's badass, but I don't dig her as a person. Oh god, this guy.
I don't know why we're leaving so early if you're just getting a haircut.
Because I'm not just getting a haircut, it's a spa day. We're talking minimum 4 hours.
I get it. Everyone needs a
What
wonderful
are you
spa
having done
day.
that takes 4 hours.
A rejuvenating tea leaf skin wrap. Have you ever gotten one of those, Mako?
No.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
I did get an amazing facial in Casablanca recently, and let me tell you, wow.
So while your hands soak in a bubbling milk bath, your feet are in a tub full of these little suckerfish that literally eat your calluses away. Gobble them right up. Crazy, huh?
That's disgusting.
Not if
Then they
you
scrape
like
your
it.
skin with blocks of sea salt, lube you up with seaweed-infused aloe, wrap you in tea leaves, put you in a hot box for 4 hours, and bam, you're done.
Good for you, buddy.
Mako,
Self-care
look
is
at all my
important.
fans. They must be in town for my coronation.
I don't think they
know
like
if all
you.
those people are your fans.
Yeah. What a goober. Uh-oh. Good job, Mako. Good job, Mako.
Woo, we have to get you out of here.
Throwing pie.
I think those were Kuvira supporters in the crowd.
Oh no! Mako! I've been hit! It's a gusher!
That's not blood. It's strawberry pie.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
You
But
goober.
that was close. I don't know what would have happened if you weren't there.
You would have been hit by a pie. It's really not that big of a deal.
Or I could have been killed. I don't know what I'd ever do without you. Wait a second. Did you say strawberry pie? I'm allergic to strawberries. Get me to the hospital. Woo down.
You're allergic to bee stings.
Oh, well, glad Mako knows that. How did this guy survive life? My goodness.
Look, a train made it through.
Maybe they brought food and supplies.
So I'm getting the idea that I don't know who I like better, Kuvira or the prince. I think the prince is a little harmless, where Kuvira, it seems like she's dangerous.
Hey, what's your boyfriend doing here?
If he's here, he must be with Kuvira and my brother. This isn't going to be good.
Kai! Ha ha! You are a lot heavier than you used to be. You're really growing up.
What's up with your new hair? You look like a stiff.
Hey,
Aw.
Kuvira says it makes me look intelligent and professional.
You look great, buddy.
Don't believe everything she says.
I missed you so much.
I missed you too.
Aw.
Look who it is. It's good to see you again, little sister. How's Mom doing?
Like you care. She still hasn't forgiven you.
For what?
Mom can really hold a grudge.
I guess when her son betrays her.
Please.
What?
Opal, we're not here to bicker with you about something that happened 3 years ago. We're here to help this town, just like you.
By conquering them.
I know the rumors about me can be pretty nasty, but I am giving everyone in this nation a better future. And with Bolin's help and my fiance's ideas, we're laying the groundwork for the people to achieve their own greatness.
Your fiance?
Yeah.
You haven't heard? Your brother and I are getting married.
Isn't that great, sweetie?
Yeah.
I know things got heated with your family when Batar and I left Zaofu. But don't you think it's time to forgive and forget?
What are you doing here?
Oh no.
Hello, Governor. I was wondering if you and I could talk privately.
She's scary.
Have you had time to rethink my generous offer?
You want to take everything. How is that generous?
Your state has been overrun by bandits. The question's not if they'll take over, it's when. Unless you sign our deal. Agree to the terms, and you'll have the full force of my army backing you. I will save your life and the lives of your citizens. I think that's pretty generous.
Good for you.
I know the only reason you want this region is because it's rich in ore. They might call you the Great Uniter, but you're destroying everything. I'll never turn the great state of Yai over to you.
I'm with him.
Your pride will not stop the hordes as your city crumbles to the ground. And your pride certainly will not feed your hungry when all that is left is rubble.
Get out of my state.
You will perish unless you take my generous offer.
I don't like her. Nope. Nope. She's badass, but I do not like her.
It's time to go. We're not wanted here.
Aren't you guys gonna stick around and help?
Here's the contract. We'll wait at the border for 1 day. You get the governor to sign it, and you'll have all the help you need.
That's not the way.
Please, you can't turn your back on these people.
I want to help, but if the governor wants us gone, there's nothing I can do. I'm sorry.
Oh!
Hey, Opal, please.
Leave if that's what you're going to do.
Poor Bolden.
You know, we might not need their help after all. The roads may be impassable, but not the skies. We can use Lefty to pick up supplies and fly back.
We can save this town ourselves.
I believe in you. I don't know how you're gonna stop all the bandits, but I believe in you. What are those? Hippo cows?
Because of you and the other farmers around here, we have more than enough food to feed the town until we can get some reinforcements.
Aww. Look at Lefty. Got bigger in 3 years, boy.
You and Bolin doing okay?
I don't know. It's really tough having a long-distance relationship. And I can't stand that he's working with Kuvira. He's changed a lot since he's been around her.
He's growing up.
I just hope we're not growing apart.
That happens when you're young.
Speaking of long-distance relationships, how are you and Janora doing?
Yeah.
Actually, we're doing fine. You hear that?
It's a plane.
It's more bandits!
Is it bandits? How do bandits have a plane?
We're home! hooked!
It's ridiculous.
No!
Oh, Kai! Kai, oh my god. Lefty. Oh. Oh, they tore his suit. Yeah, I want to be an airbender. Good job, Lefty. I miss Appa. I'm gonna say it every time.
What happened? Where's all the food?
We were attacked in midair. We lost everything.
It might be time to make a tough call.
It's obvious Kuvira's like a dictator. You don't want to be under her either.
Tell Kuvira to save my people.
For what it's worth, I think you made the right decision.
Did I ever really have a choice?
No. I mean, how Raiders got a plane, I'm sure she might actually be behind some of it.
When Korra gets here, I bet she's not even going to know who I am.
Look at you with your hair.
Because Milo the boy has turned into Milo the man.
Right. You're completely unrecognizable.
Ugh, this coronation cannot come soon enough. I can't wait to go back to being a detective.
Right.
About that.
Yeah, about that.
Oh no.
You're going to Ba Sing Se with the prince.
Oh no.
I tried to get you out of it, but it's over my head. Wu personally asked Raiko. He said he doesn't know what he'd do without you.
I'm not even an Earth Kingdom citizen. I work for the Republic City
Yeah.
Police Department.
Let him get attacked. Fail.
There's a Southern Water Tribe ship pulling up to the dock.
Korra!
Oh, Tenzin's happy too. Oh, okay. It looks good, but being controlled by somebody like Kuvira is not a great thing.
The state of Yai is now under the full protection of my army. Proclaim your loyalty, if you wish to keep your post.
I pledge my loyalty to you, great uniter.
Begrudgingly, and I don't blame him. Oh. Poor Bolin. Poor Opal, too. Hey! Right on her back, giving belly.
It's good to have you back in the city, and everyone is excited to see the Avatar again.
What do you mean? Isn't Korra already here?
No, we thought she was coming with you.
What?
Korra left the South Pole 6 months ago. She's written me letters. She said she was here in Republic City.
I assure you, your daughter's not here.
Then where is she?
Oh, no. She cut her hair?
Is that all you got?
What is she doing? She's not as good as bending anymore.
Here, for your lackluster participation.
Thanks.
You know, you look very familiar.
Nope.
Yeah, you kind of look like that Avatar girl.
I get that a lot.
Whatever happened to her anyway?
I wouldn't know.
My heart breaks for her. Korra Alone. Oh, it's gonna be one of those episodes, isn't it? Oh, great shot. So she's trying to, like, work on her bending ability. She can heal water.
Hurry up in there! Come
Heal
on,
with
I
water.
got an emergency situation!
Knock yourself out.
Watch out, watch out! Jeez. So she still is healing. Oh, God.
You again.
You again? Is she hallucinating?
lady, are you all right? Can I take you to a doctor?
No, I don't need any help.
She needs a lot of help. You need help. Oh my gosh, this is heartbreaking.
Now, don't take this the wrong way, but I can't wait for you to leave.
How else is she supposed to take that but the wrong way?
I mean, because I've never had a pen pal before. I'm gonna write you so many letters, and just to get the ball rolling, here. Spoiler alert, Pabu and I already miss you.
Aww.
Are you sure you don't want some company in the Southern Water Tribe?
I appreciate it, but I'll only be gone a couple of weeks. A little time alone will be good for me.
Now, I don't want you to worry about a thing while you're gone. Your recovery should be your #1 concern.
Absolutely.
Jinora, the Airbenders, and I have everything under control.
Jinora just looking like Aang standing there is just a gut punch. Yeah, I don't know how you live with that kind of memory.
Honey, your father and I have tried to give you as much space as you've needed, but we're worried. Will you please go see Katara?
Please?
All right. I'll go.
You're going to get through this. Oh, I love you so much.
The poison did a lot of internal damage.
Can you fix it?
I can help guide your healing process, but whether you get better or not is up to you.
Yeah, you gotta eat, girl.
I know what it's like to go through a traumatic experience. And I promise you, if you dedicate yourself to getting better, you'll recover stronger than ever.
That's what I want.
Then try something for me. Concentrate on your big toe.
Oh.
Visualize it moving.
Oh, because she can't walk.
Breathe.
Did you see that? It worked!
The mind can be a powerful ally, or your greatest enemy.
Absolutely.
Now, I want you to try taking a step.
I love how Katara is helping her with this. She would rely on Aang, and she's relying on Katara.
You're okay. Use your mind to overcome the pain. Try again.
I'm done for today.
Dear Korra, I miss you. It's not the same in Republic City without you.
Aww.
How are you feeling? I just got a big contract to help redesign the city's infrastructure. So I'll be keeping pretty busy for a while.
So, I'm not very good at writing letters. It's 2:15 in the afternoon. Weather is fair. Chance of snow showers later today. But enough joking around. I hope you're doing well. Beifong has me staking out the Red Monsoon hideout. You won't believe what's going down.
All these people are moving on.
Though several fortnights have passed since your departure to convalesce in the homeland of your tribesmen, I feel our friendship knows neither time nor distance. You will be most pleased to learn that I found gainful employment with Sir Varric and the Lady Kuvira. I am eager to offer any aid I can in stabilizing the Earth Kingdom.
Poor Korra. Just everybody's like moving on with their lives and big things are happening for them and she's just sitting in a bed and she can't even walk.
Whenever you're ready.
What's the point? We've been at this for almost 6 months and I can barely take a couple of steps without collapsing.
That's a big
I
deal.
know you're frustrated, but...
Of course I'm frustrated! A crazy man poisoned me, and now I can't dress myself, or cook for myself, or do anything for myself. And this whole time, my friends have been off helping the world while I'm stuck with you, and you can't even heal me!
Wow. Wow. It's not Katara's fault.
It's all right. Let your anger and frustration flow like water.
I am trying to understand why this happened to me, but nothing makes any sense.
I know you feel alone right now, but you're not the first Avatar who's had to overcome great suffering. Can you imagine how much pain Aang felt when he learned that his entire culture was taken from him?
That must have been so awful.
But he never let it destroy his spirit.
Yep.
He chose to find meaning in his suffering, and eventually found peace.
And what am I going to find if I get through this?
I don't know, but won't it be interesting to find out?
Yep. It's about the journey, girl. It's gonna suck, but it'll be worth it in the end.
Visualize yourself walking over to Naga. Can you see it?
Yes.
Now, take that first step.
You got it. You got it. Hold on. Oh. And look at how far you've come. You should be proud of yourself. What? What does she keep? I know she keeps seeing herself. I would totally fall for it if it were a trick.
Where'd you come from, little cutie?
Why does she keep seeing Korra like this?
You can see her too? If you can see her too, maybe I'm not going crazy. How'd you do that?
Oh. Is it a spirit dog?
You want me to follow you?
Yeah. Maybe there's more puppies.
All right, let's see what I find.
If there's a whole den of puppies and they just pile on her. It's like a dream. Anyway, I mean, I get why she's seeing herself in the Avatar state as that Korra, but what are we leading to here?
It's so good to see you.
You look great.
Come on, I want to show you how much better I'm doing.
Oh, well...
Attack! I can take it!
Can she take it? You've been through something traumatic. I mean, I understand.
I thought I was ready.
There is no shame in taking the time you need to make a full recovery.
Absolutely.
Being the Avatar can wait. I know you want to help, but trust me, everyone has this under control. I just think you need to...
If you say be patient, I swear I'm gonna water smack you in the mouth.
No, I was going to say you need to not worry about the future.
There you go.
Be grateful for where you are now and the progress you've made.
Absolutely. Oh, Korra. I get it.
Dear Asami, I'm sorry I haven't written to you sooner, but every time I've tried, I never knew what to say. The past 2 years have been the hardest of my life. Even though I can get around fine now, I still can't go into the Avatar state. I keep having visions of Zahir and what happened that day. Katara thinks a lot of this is in my head.
It is.
So I've been meditating a lot, but sometimes I worry I'll never fully recover. Please don't tell Mako and Bolin I wrote to you and not them. I don't want to hurt their feelings, but it's easier to tell you about this stuff. I don't think they'd understand.
It's because you besties.
I want to go back to Republic City. I know I'm not 100% yet, but I feel like I've hit a wall. I need to be where the action is, where my friends are.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have the White Lotus prepare a boat, and they can take you back to Republic City as soon as you're ready.
I want to go alone, and have some time to clear my head. It'll be good for me.
Smart. Even though I don't think what she's doing is necessarily smart. Poor Naga. Aww.
2 lobster crabs, please.
You're the Avatar, ain't you?
Yep, that's me.
I can't believe it! Mind if I take a picture for my wall of avatars?
Aww.
Smile! But if I could have met any Avatar, I'd have to pick Kyoshi.
Same.
Taking down a shark squid with one hand? Now that's a lady I'd like to get to know.
Eh?
Thieves! Get back here!
Oh,
Oh,
Korra.
don't worry, the Avatar's right here.
Oh.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go get him!
Hand over the bags or else.
It's okay, girl. You tried. Why does she keep seeing that? What is she having to deal with here? I know, like, she can't get into the Avatar state. So, like, the tortured her is still following her like a ghost. Oh, wait, she was almost at Republic City. I didn't realize that. It's just hair. It's a really good cut, though. Oh, wait. Is she gonna be able to talk to Iroh? Oh.
How come you've been away so long?
I was hurt pretty bad a while ago and lost touch with my avatar spirit.
No wonder I couldn't feel Rava's energy.
I came to the Tree of Time hoping to reconnect with Rava, but it's not working. The last time I was here, I saw all sorts of visions. Now I don't see anything.
Maybe we can help you get better.
I'm sorry, but for years people have been saying they can help me get better. Nothing's worked. I need to figure this out on my own.
Sounded like the Airbender kids doing the spirit voices.
Dear Mom and Dad, I arrived in Republic City a couple weeks ago and couldn't be happier. Don't worry, I'm taking it easy, but hopefully I'll be back in action soon. I miss you both very much. Please give Naga a big hug for me. Love, Korra.
Is that fake? She's not really seeing Rava?
Rava! It's just such a disturbing view. Oh. Yeah. I'm ending this.
Follow her. It's obviously your mind is leading you somewhere, so... Her spirit wanted her to do this? Are we gonna see the boulder?
Who do I talk to about getting in the ring?
Jeez.
Is that all you got?
We have a winner! Hurry up in there!
Yeah, where is this puppy leading her?
Why did you bring me to the swamp?
Yeah.
Wait,
it was the spirit.
I met you at the Tree of Time. You should have told me who you were.
If I did, would you have followed me?
I get your point. What am I gonna find in the swamp?
Not a what, a who.
Who?
No, wait! Come back!
Who would we find in the swamp?
You're just in my mind. You're not real.
Nope, very real. What is the point of this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is certainly very interesting, and the creepy avatar Korra is amazing. Please don't end. Oh, wait. Where is she? There's...
Feeling better?
Oh god, is it Hama?
What happened?
I was hoping you could tell me. I found you passed out in the mud. What brings you to the swamp, anyway?
A spirit led me here and told me I was supposed to find someone. Is that you?
Beats me. But if your avatar senses called you here, you should probably listen to them.
Wait, you recognize me?
So she knows she's an avatar?
We were good friends in your previous life.
I can't believe it.
Freaking eye!
Tough?
Nice to see you again, Twinkle Toes.
Oh my god. Was that Michaela doing the voice of the spirit? I'm gonna look that up. It was not, but it really sounded like, I think maybe I'm just like making stuff up. Oh, that's right. Everyone was telling me Zelda Williams does Kuvira's voice. Oh, and Allison Stoner is Opal. Maybe I said that already. Maybe I didn't remember, but I love that. Okay. We got Toph back. When she's like standing in the fire, the only thing I could think of was Hama, and I was like, well, like she's definitely dead. So I was like very confused, and then when she said something about the Avatar, and then knowing the previous Avatar, it like was like I was like, don't get excited, because it might not be true. Oh my god. She's been living like that the whole time? I don't know what to think of that. I don't know what direction that's going in, but man, am I pleased. So, obviously, we didn't see Sue, but Sue's mad at her daughter, or no, at her son, who's off with Kuvira, whom it seemingly was her right-hand woman, and it seems like Kuvira might have gotten greedy in power, because she seems very dictator-ish, to where Prince Wu definitely is just... He's a spoiled prince. I mean, I don't really know much else to say other than that. I don't think he's an awful person. He just doesn't know how to, like, have, I think, human interactions that are of the normal variety because he is a prince. You know, I feel like he's fairly harmless. Now, that being said, Kuvira, like, is a badass, and watching her take on, you know, all of the, I want to call them rebels now. Like, I can't think of what we were calling them. But anyway, the raiders, normally raiders are doing this not because they're seeking power, but because they are trying to survive, and it's the only way they know how to survive. Now, am I okay with them stealing food from people? Absolutely not. But like, I don't think they're necessarily bad people. And she was just gonna like leave them there to get run over by the next train if they didn't agree. Like, they had no choice. The same thing as the governor had no choice. I don't blame him for not wanting to sign. And I don't blame him for begrudgingly, you know, saying like, I pledge myself to you. I'm not a fan of Kuvira. Not at all. And it's really interesting that because Sue's son is now engaged to her, I don't know if that was a plan of Kuvira to get power so she was in control of the Earth Kingdom. Or what. I feel like that's what it is. I don't like it. And the fact that, like, you know, obviously I shouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't be surprised that Varric is with her. Obviously, you know, I have a high-speed train. Thank you, Asami. That, you know, there's a lot of technology that was brought to us by Future Industries, which I know Varric had a hand in, and, you know, obviously he came up with the idea of like magnets and stuff in the last season, but I don't know if that's like, I would think that that's how they're running a high-speed train, is with magnets. Obviously they can magnetize to the tracks. So I mean, being around goofy ass Varric and you know, sweet Bolin, you know, it doesn't seem to be rubbing off on her. She's something. I want to know what her motivation is, because it feels like it's just power. It feels like it is just power, that maybe she does want order to happen, not necessarily control, but maybe this is the only way she knows how, is to be unbending. And I'm not gonna like totally judge her. I'm not a fan of her. I don't like the way she goes about things, because she literally gives people no choice other than to bend to her will. And that's upsetting. But I will say that I'm not gonna rush to judge until I get more from her. But I definitely don't get a good vibe from her, and I don't like her. Now, that being said, she's a badass bender. So that was enjoyable to watch. But like I said, when all the raiders were coming down the mountain, I was like, you know, they're not doing this because they want power. They're doing it because they want to survive. They probably need to eat. So jury's out on Kuvira. And, you know, obviously Opal doesn't like her. And the fact that, you know, it's driving this wedge in between Opal and Bolin. I don't love that because I think that they are a cute little couple, and especially Bolin is so in love with her. You could just tell, like, he just sees her and just smiles and he lights up. Like, that's every girl's dream, is to have someone react that way. Very Labrador Retriever kind of, or Golden Retriever energy. Labrador, Golden, whatever you want to call it. You know, I absolutely love that. I think it's adorable. And I guess Kai and Janora are doing fine. I don't know what that means, but the fact that Opal and Kai are together, you know, not to say that that's going to lead to anything, but like at least they have each other to lean on because they are both in kind of long distance relationships. I love that the air nomads, like, they're helping in like their outfits, like that is definitely new. That is technology. That's where air nomads would be considered very old fashioned. And I get that because a lot of their stuff has been established in spirit. And when spirituality is something, it's something that spans time, right? So sometimes change is one of those things that you don't really see. I think that you would see specifically with air nomads. And I'm glad that like you know, they're going with like the air suits with the wings. They look like superheroes. It's so cool. I'm really excited to see more of that. Now, the big thing obviously is Korra and how broken she is and how broken she was and how, you know, she was very much kind of just giving up and she was sad. And I totally get it. Sometimes when you're in that, just feel your feelings. Be sad for as long as you need to be. When she starts like actually trying, even wiggling her big toe, like she was the old Korra again. And you know, she gets frustrated and she lashes out at Katara, which is not Katara's fault, but like you can tell Katara is a different woman now because she was very much led by her emotions in ATLA, and in this she kept calm and she kind of just understood Korra. And I think, you know, her being with Aang and having her kids, I think probably gave her a little bit more insight and gave her the ability to kind of like remain calm in those scenarios. And it's not Katara's fault, and if anything, she's the best person for Korra to be around for healing. And we see that, you know, like years go by and she's able to, you know, bend at least a little bit, but she's still very much haunted by Zahir and what he did to her. And that's trauma. 100%. Like that's not something you can just brush under a rug and forget about. It's not something you just move on from. You have to work through it. And I don't know, I mean, obviously the Avatar state Korra led her to Toph. It's so funny that I said the boulder in the arena. How did I not think Toph? Oh my gosh. I was like, oh, is she gonna run into the boulder? Which, by the way, if they don't have that in live action, I would be shocked. I think that a whole episode would need to be devoted to just the introduction of Toph and the whole wrestling the boulder, all of that. And I know that won't happen in season 1, season 2. I'm looking forward to a lot. But, you know, I'm just like thinking to myself, like, you know, obviously Rava is still connected to the Avatar state, and Rava was previously connected to the old Avatars. And I don't know, I mean, because Toph saying that, like, I knew you in a previous life. Friendships can last lifetimes. Gosh. I miss ATLA so much. I'm still looking forward to the live action. Find my middle, find my center, find my zen. I keep trying to find a way to reconnect Korra to the previous avatars. And I'm like, well, if the spirit of her in the Avatar state is guiding her to Toph, then that spirit knows Toph. And maybe, just maybe, the Rava that's in her still remembers the other avatars and there's still a connection there. I'm still trying to find a way because I don't want that to be severed. And I know that it is, but I'm trying to connect it, and I know I need to stop doing that. I'm trying to write fanfic, I think. Okay. Oh my gosh. We just got Toph. Thank you. But nobody spoiled that for me at all. I had no clue. I could just like stare off into the distance for forever. To see Toph again is just amazing. Korra definitely has every right to be frustrated and every right to be mad. And, you know, her getting the letters from her friends who are moving on with their lives and they're doing all these things in the world and their lives are going on without her. And, you know, she can't even move and then she can't even walk. And she even says so herself, like she can't dress herself. She can't cook herself meals. Like, I can't even imagine going from being the Avatar, being able to do 4 types of bending, go into the Avatar state. The whole world's looking at you to be this savior and not even being able to feed yourself. It's definitely something that I don't think it's easy for people to just say, get over it. The fact that 3 years have gone by and for 6 months she's been out venturing by herself, I think is, I would almost say smart because, you know, Zuko really learned a little bit about himself when he went out on his own. And, you know, Korra going out on her own, I think, not depending on being the Avatar, you know, like people saying like, you're the Avatar, help us. And then her not being able to, you know, that's heartbreaking for her because she was always able to help. She was always able to intimidate or stop people from doing bad things. And, you know, she couldn't even help. And I think that, you know, her spirit, it's leading her to somebody who is blind, who did amazing things. And if there's anybody that can like teach her that like having some form of a handicap or maybe in other people's minds a handicap, whatever that trauma is, that could be a superpower for Korra to be able to like summon like those feelings that she had before, you know, that might like make her a greater, stronger Avatar. I don't know, but I do know that Toph is a different type of teacher. She is no fuss, no muss. Which was really hard for me having her teach Aang how to earthbend. Like I was just like, stop being so mean to him. But like, you know, with Korra, like I feel like they're kind of the same spirit. So I don't know if that will clash or that will be good for Korra. I know it's going to be good for Korra. Are we going to see the Beifongs reunited? Are we going to see Toph and her daughters reunited? Okay, you know what? I don't want to get ahead of myself. Because there are some things that are definitely unwritten that I am writing that I want to have happen. And I don't want to put my like hopes out there and it not even be something that could happen. So I'm just going to sit in the here and now and wait to see what lesson we learn from Toph and, you know, stories about Aang. I'm so excited to see her. I have to stop crying. Okay. So, next episode, definitely Mako being stuck with Prince Wu, going back to Ba Sing Se. That sounds awful. The fact that Lin couldn't do anything, that's sucky. That the president was kind of wheeling and dealing with the prince a little bit, soon to be king. I'm hoping Mako gets out of it somehow because that's not where his heart is. And that's why I was like, fail at something. Do something to where like the Earth King nearly gets it. Just be like, I suck at my job and like get fired. Just weaponized incompetence. Be as incompetent as you can and eventually they'll just fire you. That's my suggestion to Mako, even though that is totally not how he works. That would totally go against his programming. So, Beric and Bolin being with Kuvira, you know, Bolin definitely I feel like is going to start to kind of have issues with Kuvira because of Opal. And as much as he wants to help people, like I know he's not the smartest, brightest person, but like he's an emotional person. So he should be able to kind of pick up on the fact that like what she's doing doesn't feel good. I don't know. I'm hoping that Varric might have an idea on how to stop her because he loves a good power grab. So, you know, maybe he's got an idea. Oh, Varric. Let's see. Obviously, the air nomads, catching up with them, that definitely want more of that. Kai is very impressive as an airbender. I'm very proud of him. Jinora, you know, having her tattoos, her hair's grown back. Milos has hair. He thinks that he is now looking like a man, which, you know what, he has been a fierce little kid the entire time. He has never once struck me as a baby, maybe in mature moments, but like I feel like he's got the heart of a warrior. We didn't have any Boomy. Where is Boomy? He's probably out doing an airbender thing, which makes me just so happy because Kaya went back to the Southern Water Tribe with Tonrock and them. So family split up yet again. I'm trying to think of where we're going in the next episode. I mean, really, it's Kuvira is the headline. Kuvira and Toph, Earthbenders, are the lead headline here. So really looking forward to getting into that. But guys, if you want to watch the full-length reactions to these episodes, they will be available on my Patreon, and up to 4 or 5 episodes early. Those single ones out there kind of screw up everything. And I was on vacation, so, you know, we're playing a little bit of a game of catch up now. But if you want to watch those will be over on Patreon. But remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Were you shocked about Toph? Because I feel like if I had seen that in the subtitles, I would have been so mad. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for telling me to turn that off. Because I was like, it's Aang. It's like, oh, she goes in the spirit world. She's going to talk to Aang, or she's going to talk to Iroh. It never occurred to me that it'd be Toph. I even said the boulder. Jeez. Talk about leading a horse to water, and I was just like, no, I like to lick dirt. I'm an idiot sometimes. Sometimes I'm so perceptive. Sometimes I guess amazingly, and then other times, derp. But like, were you guys excited to see Toph? Because I was so excited to see Toph. And then, you know, obviously her speaking about Aang and their friendship, going through lifetimes. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Okay, guys, I'm exhausted emotionally, and I still have a lot of stuff that I have to watch today. So good luck to me. Yay. But guys, come back here for the next couple episodes. Season 4 is the last of the animated series that we're going to have in the Avatar world, and then the live action. But I do know that there will be more that comes out about the older years of all of our loves of ATLA, so I'm really looking forward to that. There might be a couple times where it will be a Korra reaction one week, and Avatar The Last Airbender live action series another day, so you might be getting 1 episode a week in the future once the new series starts, but it's only because Nathanael can only edit so much, and I really want to watch Avatar and get that out at least once a week, because I know they're doing a whole big dump of episodes like they do, which is really hard on reactors, but really good for people who want to binge it. And I want to binge it, so I'm hoping that I watch all of Avatar in one weekend so nobody can ruin anything for me, but we'll see. So guys, come back here for all Avatar. I wish my whole channel was Avatar. I wish there was so much that I was swimming in it and there was no end in sight, because it is beautiful and it is wonderful, and I love being in this world, and I love having you guys on this journey with me. You guys have been great. You've been so wonderful, and you've been so protective of my experience, and I love you guys for that. So guys, I'll see ya.